Hey everybody, welcome back to another Dear World English video with me, Dan. Okay, now today we are not going to do an at the episode, okay? We've done quite a lot of the at the episodes, yeah? We've done at the restaurant, at the shops, at the cinema, blah blah blah. Yeah, we've done a lot, okay? And we're starting to find it's difficult to think about at the where, yeah? We've already thought of many of the places we go to quite often, yeah? And so today we're going to do something a little bit different, okay? We're going to look at directions, okay? Directions. Now it's quite important to understand directions, because if you ever go on holiday, you go abroad, you go to another country, or maybe someone even in your country comes to ask you for some directions, you need to know what to say, you need to know how to understand them, yeah? So directions are definitely something that we use on a daily basis. Okay, so let's take a look. Alright, so directions, yeah? How to get from A to B, right? Now how do we find directions? How do we know where to go? How do we know how to get from A to B? Well, it used to be that we would use a map. Yeah, a map. Okay, now most people don't have maps anymore. Okay, or if they do, they're very old and dusty and they didn't get used for a long time. Now, a map is something that I remember as a kid when I was very little. In my parents' car, we always had a map. Yeah, it was quite thick, yeah, with lots and lots and lots and lots of pages. Okay, because it was a map of the UK. So if we ever wanted to go somewhere on a long journey and we didn't know the way, first we would have to look at the map and think about how will we get from A to B. Yeah, it used to take a little bit of time. Okay, or if you're in the car and you got lost, you have to open the map, alright, find where am I now, where am I going. Okay, and if you got lost, sometimes this would be a little bit difficult. Yeah, you'd be looking, where am I? I don't know where I am. Next page. Here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Right? If you were driving by yourself, it wasn't very useful. Yeah, if you're driving by yourself, you can't look at a map and drive the car. It's very dangerous. Yeah. Or if you're walking, yeah, if you were walking and you have to take a map in your pocket, yeah, you take this map, you put it in your pocket, and you open it, and 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 open it, like this, and you find where am I going, then you have to fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, and put it back in your pocket, yeah? So people don't use maps very much anymore. So what do we use? Well, nowadays we all use our phones, yeah? Yeah, nowadays we all use our phones. I'm sure if I looked at your phone, or you looked at my phone, or anybody's phone, we would have at least one map app. Yeah, like Baidu, or Apple, or Google, okay? We use our phones. Alright, it's much, much easier. We just say, you know, the phone will find where am I now, here I am, and I want to go to here, and it will tell you exactly how to get there. If you want to take the bus or the subway, if you want to walk or take a bicycle or drive. Yeah? The phones now are so clever. Yeah? It's so much easier for us. Okay? Now, a phone is a phone. We use it to call people, we use it to text people, we use it to search the internet. Yeah? Well, it also has GPS. Yeah? GPS. Okay? I was thinking for a long time, what do we call the maps on our phone that help us to get from A to B? I was thinking, do we call it GPS? Maybe we call it GPS. Okay, we might also call it sat nav. Yeah, sat nav. Now sat nav is shorter for satellite navigation. It's very boring. Yeah, but we get GPS, we get sat nav, we get the maps on our phone from satellites up in space. Yeah, they go around the Earth and they say where we are and they tell us how to go where we want to go. Alright, so for directions we could use a map, but Nobody really uses this anymore. We can use our phones, which I think everybody uses. Okay. Or the last one, very, very simple. We can ask somebody. Yeah, ask somebody. Yeah. Now maybe a little bit like maps, people don't ask so much anymore because we have our phones. All right. But sometimes your phone's not working. Sometimes you have no internet. Maybe you are traveling. Okay. So it's very important that we know how to ask somebody. All right, and what they're going to say, what we need to say, can we understand it? All right, so let's take a look at some of the language we use when we talk about directions. All right, so one of the things that we use quite often, all right, when we're talking about directions is we use the word head. Yeah, just like your head. Yeah, we use the word head. Now, head means, I suppose it means go, yeah, go in the direction of. So let's say somebody said head north. Yeah, let's say somebody said head north. Okay, it's nothing to do with your head. It's nothing to do with your head. What they mean is go north, yeah, go north. Yeah, head north. Okay, it just means go in that direction. Okay, now you might see on the subway, okay, when you want to go on the subway, you've got one side here and one side here, and you need to know, am I going this way or am I going this way? Yeah, if you look, now it'll say it in Chinese, of course, but if we translate to English, it'll say this train is heading in the direction of the airport. Yeah, do I want to go that way? Or the other side will say this train is heading in the direction of the train station. Okay, and then you have to think, do I want to go towards the airport or do I want to head towards the train station? All right, head. Okay, now I've said north. Yeah, I've said north. Now we use these directions a lot too. Yeah, we have north and south and east and west. Yeah, north, south, east, west. Okay, I'm sure you know this already. Now be careful, okay, when you pronounce these words. Okay, north and south both end in TH, TH. Okay, now this sound is not an S, it's not a S sound, okay, it's a F sound. Alright, so bite your tongue, yeah, like this, and then make the F sound. Okay, north, south. Alright, be careful not to say north or south. It doesn't quite make sense, alright? Yes, so we use north, south, east and west. Now sometimes we might want to put north and east together. Now I know in Chinese you would say east north, yeah, east north, but we would say north east. Okay, if you're using south and west or east or north and west or east, we will always put south or north first. Okay, we will always put that first. Northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Okay? Now some people are not very good with north and south and east and west. Okay, if you asked me now where north is, I don't know. I would guess that way, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Alright, so if we don't use north, south, east, west, we use left, right, forward, and backward. Yeah, backward. Okay, now someone might say head forward or head straight. Yeah, head forward or head straight. Okay, until, so keep going until you see the traffic lights and then turn left. Okay, or turn right. Okay, or you've gone the wrong way. You need to turn around. You need to go backward. Yeah? Okay, so besides head, we might say U-turn. Yeah, U-turn. This is quite an easy one. If you look at the letter U, okay, and you are here, but actually, and you're heading this way, but you want to go this way, you need to do a U-turn. Okay, do a U-turn. Alright? Okay, so do a U-turn. You've gone the wrong way, turn around, do a U-turn. Okay? Now turn is very important, yeah? If we're going straight, we're going straight. If we want to go this way, we need to turn. Or this way, we need to turn, yeah? Turn left, turn right. Okay? Head forward, head straight, head back, and then turn left, turn right. Okay? These are all very important things for you to know. One more thing is how we measure distance, yeah? How far, yeah? How far. So we can say head north, or we can say head straight, head forward, but then for how long? Yeah? People might say until. Yeah? It means keep going until you see a traffic light. Yeah? Head straight, head forward, head north until you see a traffic light. And then turn left, turn right. Okay? Or we might use a measurement. Okay? Now in China you use meters and kilometers. Yeah? Meters and kilometers. Alright? If you're walking, people might use meters. Yeah? If you're driving, people will probably use kilometers. Okay? So they might say head forward or head straight for 100 meters. Okay? And then turn left, turn right. Okay? So these are the kind of things that people might say. Most important here is head. Yeah? Go in that direction. Yeah? Go straight. Yeah? Go left, go right, go back. Okay? Head. Alright? U-turn and until. Okay? Alright, so now, hopefully, we understand a little bit more about directions, yeah? Head this way, until, turn left, turn right, do a U-turn, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, for 100 meters, 100 kilometers, alright? But when we want to ask somebody, okay, how do we be polite? Okay, how do we be polite? Yeah, if someone's walking past you and you're very lost and you don't know where to go, how can we be polite and ask them nicely where we need to go? Okay? Well, the first one we might use is excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah? Somebody's walking past you, you look very lost, you don't know where to go, you say, oh sorry, excuse me, could you help me to find this place? Yeah? Could you help me find the library? Could you help me find the train station? Yeah? Could you help me? Yeah? Could you tell me? Yeah, where is the blah blah blah? Yeah? Could you help me? Could you tell me where the train station is? Yeah? Or do you know? Do you know? Yeah? Excuse me, sorry, do you know where the train station is? I'm lost. Yeah? I'm lost. Yeah, I'm lost. Okay? You might also say sorry, yeah, to bother you. Yeah, sorry to bother you. Okay, if someone's walking past you and you want to stop them, say sorry, excuse me, or I'm sorry to bother you, I'm lost. Could you help me find the train station? Okay, I need to get a train. Alright? So we need to be very polite when we ask people. It's not very good if you go, hey, train station. Where's the train station? That's not very nice. They'll probably look at you and go, you find it by yourself. Okay? But in a lot of countries, if you're lost and you look lost and you're, yeah, people might come and they might stop and they might ask you anyway, sorry, are you okay? You look lost. You say, oh yes, sorry, I don't know where my hotel is. It's on blah blah road. And they say, oh okay, you need to head north for 50 meters, turn right at the traffic lights, and then head straight for 20 meters, blah blah blah. Okay? So we need to be very polite, okay? You can go into a shop, yeah, or a restaurant or a hotel, ask a taxi driver, ask somebody walking past, yeah? If you are polite, I'm sure they will help you. Okay? Last bit of the video, okay, as always, we have Culture Corner. Yeah, Culture Corner. A little bit of a short one today, because we had a slightly longer video. But in Culture Corner today, it's quite common. Okay, so it's sort of a saying or a thing we have in the West, which is that men never ask for directions. So I'm curious, I wonder, is it the same in China? Yeah? In the West, if you're lost in a car, okay, maybe it's a husband and a wife, yeah, the husband, no, I know where it is, I'll find it. And they'll use their phone or they'll use a map, okay, and they'll go, no, I'll find it. And the wife might say, come on, we're lost. No, don't ask anybody. Okay, maybe it's a man thing. I'm a man and I'm good at directions and I know where to go. Yeah, men, it seems, very rarely ask for directions. Okay, no, I know where I'm going. Yeah, I'll use my phone or I'll use my map, and then you might spend 20 minutes or 30 minutes being lost until eventually maybe the wife or the friend or whoever it is says, oh, come on, let's just ask this person. Yeah. So what about in China? Okay, if you get lost, maybe with your dad and your mom or your husband or your wife, who is the one to ask for directions? Yeah, do you ask for directions or do you just try to help yourself? I'm wondering. Okay, well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you very much for watching, okay, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.